There is so much power in face-to-face connection. There is so much power in personal presence. Relationship building is hard, especially as an adult. So you have to be around them. Hey, Nathan Mark here, up in the California foothills. It is absolutely gorgeous right now. It's the middle of summer, but it feels like spring, and I love it. I'm staying with family friends who I've known a very, very long time. This property is incredible, it's amazing, it's a little oasis, and it's given me a lot of time to reflect on relationship building. This is gonna be the first part in a 3-part series about relationship building 101 for adults. So let me kick it off by saying relationship building is hard, especially as an adult. We are no longer put in a situation where we are forced into a classroom with our peers who are at the exact same life stage and like the exact same things and are experiencing the exact same things at the exact same time. Instead, we are all at different points in our journey. And we're adults, so we have the luxury of choice, which in this case actually kind of works against us because now we get to be choosy with the relationships that we form. So with that in mind, let's start with step 1. And step 1 is to build, right? It's to start, it's to begin the relationship. But how do we do that? Well, I think the best thing that points us in the direction of how to is to look at dating. And I don't mean online dating. I don't mean talking to someone for a few months and never exposing your true self. I mean dating as in taking someone out, getting to know them, seeing them face to face and understanding who they are. This is how we decide if we like people, okay? So if you meet someone at your son or daughter's sports game, a parent of one of the other kids, and you like them, you should try and talk to them. Now, maybe they're too focused on the activity that's going on, so invite them over for dinner. Invite them over for drinks. Invite them over for coffee. Invite them for a play date. Do something that is gonna get them in a situation to give you attention, to give some reciprocity to the situation at hand where they're talking to you, you're talking to them, you guys are focused on one another. That can be really hard as an adult. Finding that time, creating that time, finding the space to do that. But usually it's easiest done in one's own home. If you're not comfortable inviting people into your home, that's fine. Go somewhere with them. Go to a park, right? Go to a kids museum, a discovery museum, go to an amusement park, but you need to spend time, right? It's like going on a date. Yes, you could talk to a girl or a boy for a long time, but it's not until you're physically around them and actually dating them in person that you start to understand their idiosyncrasies, right? Their little touch of weird, because everyone has their own touch of weird. I think a perfect example of this is when I was growing up. It was in the age of AOL and AIM, right? Instant Messenger was a wild beginning of the internet, if I'm gonna date myself. But that is where I met a lot of people online when I was younger. And a number of them were girls, right? Because I was at the age where I was interested in girls. And so I had these online girlfriends, okay? Oh yeah, hey guys, I'm talking to these chicks right now. Anyway, I never met these women until much later in my life, right? Some of them I talked to 5, 6, 7 years before ever meeting them in person. And most of them I did have a chance to finally meet in person when I was old enough and had the resources to make that happen. And the interesting thing is, we had these amazing relationships online. We had good conversations. We talked about all sorts of stuff. But when it came to spending time in person with the person, Usually within the first 5 or 6 hours of being around that individual, I realize, wow, this person is not for me, right? I don't want to date this girl. I don't really want to be around her anymore. I don't really care to be around her anymore for whatever reason, right? There is so much power in face-to-face connection. There is so much power in personal presence. This matters because this is step one in your relationship journey. In developing relationships with other adults, you have to be around them, right? You have to meet them face to face. You have to understand how they carry themselves, how they act, how they respond to stressful situations. You need to know what they are like. And it's important to probably go on a few dates, right? It's important to do a few things with them before you decide to kind of let them into your life. This sounds simple, but I think it's something that we've lost touch with. A lot of people nowadays are like me when I was younger. They have the ability to text. They have the ability to send an email. They have the ability to communicate without really communicating. And it's not until we start physically spending time with one another that we actually truly get to know one another. I've done this with multiple adult couples as I've had a family and people we've met with families and our kids get along, and so it's, oh, hey, let's go on a trip. Sometimes the trip goes great and it's, you know what? You are our people. And sometimes the trip doesn't go great. And it's, you know what? We're probably better off just seeing each other occasionally and not heavily investing in one another. And that's okay, right? Because as I've said in the past, less is more. A few close, deep, personal, meaningful relationships means so much more than knowing 1,000 people, right? I would imagine that some of the largest social media influencers right now are probably some of the loneliest people that exist on this planet, because they are known by many, but truly known by few, if not no one. And they feel trapped by their status and their success, and they find it very hard to connect in a real life setting because of the world that they live in. We don't want to be there. We don't want that for anyone. We want to have true, genuine, connected relationships. So, date the people. Date, right? I'm not telling you to go and date your neighbor's wife or anything like that, okay? Don't do that. What I am saying though is you need to put yourself in a proximity situation. You need to put yourself in a physical situation with others to see how they act, to see how they behave, to see what they believe in and what their morals are. And then you need to have deep and intentional conversations. You need to ask things that actually matter to you, that aren't just surface level. And guess what? The vulnerability is high there. It's really high. It can end up with people not liking you. And that's okay. That's the whole point of this. To ask questions to get to know people well enough to determine whether you like them and they like you or not. It's okay if someone doesn't like you. So, with that being said, I challenge you, go and build some relationships. Go on some first dates with some other adults. Get to know people that you've been meaning to get to know, because right now you think that they're cool, you think that you like them, you think that you're gonna get along, but you don't know yet. Take that next step. Go out, do something with them, grab a coffee, hang out, go see a movie, right? It's not COVID anymore. We can go do stuff. So go do stuff, right? Get off your phones, get off the internet, and actually go do stuff with people, all right? See how it goes. If it goes well, fantastic. If it doesn't go well, guess what? That is information, and information is power, okay? It lets you make choices. It's okay. It's okay if everyone doesn't like you. Life is too short to try and please everyone and make everyone your people. less is more. Go have some fun, make some relationships, and leave me a comment down below and tell me how it went. I would love to hear how your journey goes. With that being said, I'll catch you on the next episode. Take care. Bye-bye.